Good afternoon. My name is Sean Dex and I welcome you back for your daily analysis video. Today we'll be talking about Bitcoin as well as ChainLink. We'll be talking about Bitcoin's whiplash move, first to the upside very aggressively and then dumping to the downside, and how I took a short trade in this region here and how you could have taken that position too and made some nice profits. We gave you guys the hints well in advance. Did you take advantage of it? Only you can say. We'll also be talking about ChainLink's trend to the upside. And is the trend still gonna go, or is the trend coming to an end? I've been getting that question all day, so I'll be answering that as well. So if you're interested, you definitely want to stay tuned for the rest of this video. So see you there. And here we have it, Bitcoin USD on the daily, and we're going to start with the one-day chart like we usually do. Turn on our horizontals and boom, what do you know guys, we're still respecting the ranges that we had outlined more than 2 weeks ago. And that's all you have to do guys, play the goddamn ranges, right? 8,700 to the top side, 8,200 on the middle, 7,700 at the bottom. If you guys took your long here at the bottom like I did around this region, then hey, we had a nice move, a $1,000 move all the way up to 8,700. In fact, we got up to 8,800, but I didn't actually hold on to I hedged my position at around 8,690ish is where I hedged it, and then I started looking for short opportunities, right? I'll talk about that in a bit. Now you could also play the middle of the range over here, but it wasn't a clear trade at all, right? Bitcoin was kind of like stuttering around over there. So if you guys did miss the mid-range, I don't blame you at all, right? But there was opportunities on the short side over here, and I know some of you guys took that trade. So let's go ahead and talk about that, because I know some of you guys took that trade. A few of you guys messaged me actually about that, but then lost out on that position, and we can see why on the 4-hour, right? Bitcoin coming, testing the top of the range here at 8,700, and then spending some time over here and then whipsawing people out of their positions. So what happened over here? What happened? Well, I kind of gave you guys a hint a few days ago. Actually, maybe it was more than a few days, perhaps almost a week ago, so I don't blame you guys entirely for not forgetting. But actually I have it marked over here. You guys can see this these two circles, right? These two green circles. These are more for my reference, because this is what I was playing with in the morning when I was trying to set up everything. Alright, so let me quickly explain what's going on over here, because we don't have much time. I'll try and be as brief as possible. I do explain this in far more detail in the seed program, where I do have the time to dive into the depth of all of this, but for now I'll try and be quick. So what are we looking for? We're looking for key signature areas where retail traders are likely to take on their trades and put their stop losses that are very likely to get hunted into. When you see those hunts, right, when you can expect and anticipate those hunts, those are opportunities for you as a trader if you know how to spot them, guys, right? So if you guys do remember, I was looking at the 8,700 region, this region specifically, right? I told you guys around a week or so ago, I'm looking to see how Bitcoin will respond over there, right? Now, when we had this up thrust here to 8,700, when we had this move come up, you guys who are in the seed group, in the private Mango group, I was saying, okay, this is looking like a really good short opportunity, but I'm holding off. I'm getting ready for the liquidity hunt, right? And we saw that right after the very next candle. Okay, all the retail traders who said, yeah, I'm going to short here and I'm going to put my stop loss right over, right? We knew it was coming, and I took a short trade over here, but I wasn't fully convinced. I didn't take a full position just yet. It was a good position, but not a full position. Why? Because we hadn't targeted this area just yet, right? Now here's the thing, I was really keen on getting this trade in, but I had to tell myself, be patient, Sean, be patient. Your trade will show up and it'll be very obvious to you when it does. Just be patient. And the reason I was keen, right, one of the biggest reasons rather, was the 12-hour mango wine, man. I'm done playing against this. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about if you guys have been following me, and especially the mango wine. For those of you guys who have access to this, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, right? The 12-hour wine, this entire region over here, it was telling you, hey, be careful. You know, you don't want to, if you are on a short trade, you don't want to be you want to either be closing out your trade and start looking for long opportunities for a short bounce at the very least, or just don't get too excited putting on short trades just right there, right? But as soon as we got down to this region over here, you guys know, right? This is the perfect signal for a short trade, right over here, right around this region over here. So we got to that area, got to this area, but had to be patient, right? I was looking for that spot right over there. So using a combination of your edge, guys, right? So we have our edge on what we talked about from our liquidity zones, right? Combined with the mango vine gives you those strong trades, right? So let's go ahead and clear this out over here. And when it came, guys, I didn't get the tip, of course, right? But I did short around 8,793. That was good enough for me. Getting 8,800 wasn't specific. And then as soon as we saw this move over here, I decided to start taking profit. I started taking profits around 8,400ish, and then I kept taking profits. Now I do have some of the trade left, but I'm probably going to be closing it out very, very soon, the rest of it. And the reason for that is I'm happy with the profits, and I don't want to be playing against the mango vine on the lower time frames that is now beginning to switch bullish, right? Around these regions, the 1 hour has turned green, the 2 hour has turned green, and T-Bab from the Mango Seed Group recently informed us that the 3 hour has turned green as well. Yup, he is right on that. So yeah, I don't want to be playing against this anymore. I still have my long position 7,700 that I hedged. Now I'll be completely unhedging it, right? I hedged it all the way around here, around 8,000. I didn't get 8,600ish, and then I took a short at around 8,790ish. Now I'm going to be hedging the rest of it. So I'm happy with that. I don't want to get too greedy, right? And I'm going to be watching how this unfolds. Now this is just my mindset on how I let my trades run and how I take profits, how I hedge, etc. You guys can do what pleases your personality, of course, right? There's no shame, by the way, in holding on. If you did get a nice shot over there, by the way, guys, on the upside, somewhere around here, right? There's no shame in like holding it for further move to the downside, right? If you look at the daily, our range trade is still in play. We could very well come down to 8,220ish. Very well. In fact, we might do that tonight, right? It's only $100 away. We could very well do that. And if we do break that as well, we could very well come down all the way down to 7,700. Now, I'm not playing that, right? I'm going to wait for further signs. If we do break 8,200, then I'll re-hedge my long from around 7,700. Oh, I also do want to talk about a couple of things on the 12-hour time frame, and we'll turn on our EMA template for this and turn off our horizontals, right? As you can see, when Bitcoin had that up thrust towards all the way up to 8,700ish, we did convincingly take the 21 EMA. Now, on the first pass, I usually look for a retest of the 21 EMA as well as the 10 SMA. I then look for the 10 SMA and the 21 EMA to cross and then have our next leg. Do we see that, or do we see the rejection, right? So this is going to be very, very key for us right now. The 10 SMA is underlining price right now, holding it up, propping it up, but we did close underneath the 21 EMA. Is that a death sentence? Not really, considering how close the 10 SMA is to the 21 EMA. And honestly, usually on the first break of the 21 EMA, after an extended move like this, I do not expect it to hold. So this is not surprising to me at all, okay? Not at all. But at the same time, it's not advisable to get too bullish just yet. Things are looking good, but things could turn just like that. We are still in a range, guys. When you're in a range, you're best off playing the ranges, right? Now then again, keep in mind what Krisha talked about in yesterday's videos, right? There are some signs that would get me concerned if I was a bear. Okay, if I was a strong bear, I would be concerned about those things. But hey, for now though, still play the ranges in my opinion and take it one step at a time. Alright, so now let's talk about ChainLink, the one everybody was waiting for. Okay, so as you can see, we have ChainLink on the daily. Turn on our horizontals and everything looks good. Yes, ChainLink did have a leg down, but getting picked right back up from our dotted horizontal line, right? These wicks over here that we marked a couple of days ago. The fact that ChainLink didn't get all the way down to the horizontal, the thicker horizontal over here, the solid line, is actually bullish. Getting picked off the wicks over here is a bullish sign, right? Now, as you can see, ChainLink putting in like a flag-like formation on the daily. If you guys do notice over here, our horizontals, this zone over here that we marked out a couple of days ago, we did not we went above it, right? We went above, but this is why you always wait for that confirmation, wait for that candle close, and we weren't able to actually close a candle over there. Bitcoin came and ruined the party, right? So we can go ahead and mark that out as a zone now. That's going to be a very important zone. The fact that ChainLink saw that rejection over there, but now is flagging underneath, consolidating underneath that resistance, that's really, really bullish. So if we can manage to close a daily above that level, we're gonna see some further upside, and this time around it's gonna look a little bit healthier, especially if we spend a little bit more time consolidating around this region over here, right? We may see something, we may see some fireworks, is what I'm trying to say. We may see some fireworks, but then again, you shouldn't get too excited, right? People got too excited and bought over here, and so just waiting. Well, they're sitting underwater right now. I'm not sure whether, depending on people's risk management, they may have taken their losses or not, or they might be waiting for that recovery, but it's just not a good place to be in. It's better to be patient and miss the move than to be sitting underwater. For example, let's go on over to the lower time frames, right? I tried for a trade on this move over here, right? I was trying for a bounce trade, I think somewhere around here. I talked about it in the Mango Telegram group, and if you guys aren't in the Mango Telegram group, join, guys. Join while you can, because the group is open for public access for now. It's not always open. We close it every now and then because we don't want too many moon boys and people just like, you guys know what the kind of people we're talking about, right? So for now, it's open. Take advantage of it. So anyways, I was talking about this in the Mango Telegram group. I had a bid looking for a nice 10% bounce, and I missed it by a few Satoshi. It was so annoying, and it bounced. It hit like 9.8%, I do believe, that bounce. I was like, god damn it, I just went to bed after that. I was so tired. It would have been a nice way to end the day, but hey, sometimes you just miss a trade and you have to let it go. Now I'm still in my trend trade, right? But that trade was going to be a quick in and out. It would have been nice. But sometimes you miss trades, man. I missed a really nice trend trade on Matic recently. I don't chase. Do not chase, guys. There's so much opportunity, and you're gonna find that in bull markets, you're gonna have more liquidity. Damn, my rent trade is doing really well too, right? See, you're gonna have more issues with finding liquidity than you're gonna have issues with finding good trades to be had. That being said, I do want to talk about some analysis right now. And okay, so on the right here on the 1 hour, actually, let's go ahead and talk about this on the lower time frames. On the 1 hour, we do have a rising wedge, which is typically bullish. Typically bearish, and this rising wedge is going into resistance. Right now, here's the thing: we are in an overall bull trend, right? Overall upward trend. So I wouldn't be surprised if this does break down, but I wouldn't be too keen on buying around in this wedge either if I don't have a position. We could very well see this break down and get a retest of this area somewhere around here, perhaps put in a higher low higher than this wick over here on the 4 hour. Let's go ahead and see if that does line up. Yep, that does line up. Put in a high low somewhere around here at 29794, and then see the next leg up. Right now, I'm not really watching the lower time frames at all, not for ChainLink, not anymore at the very least. I'm going to wait before I do that. I'm looking at the higher time frames because I'm already in position. I've been in position you guys know, right? You guys have been following my ChainLink videos always since around here. We've been building, adding, taking profits, building, adding. Now I have a really nice position sitting over here. I'm only looking for breaks on the higher time frames, mainly the daily. We just talked about this region over here, but most importantly, since we're closing out the Friday now, right, we're coming to the weekend. I'm going to be looking at the weekly chart because we have something really interesting going on over here. And well, it does line up a little bit, but the week has to, in my opinion, to look bullish, close above this region over here at 31421. Let's go ahead and change the color for this horizontal so I don't forget. Let's use blue. Yep, let's use blue and thicken that. Okay, so I'm looking for the week to close right above this thick blue line over there. If it does do that, then I think I'm going to add to my position. I really think so. I'm not, if I get the retest of that level, right? If I get a retest of that level, if we close the week somewhere around here and we see some signs showing that this level is being respected, I'm going to probably buy off this level. But the thing is, we may not see that. We may not even see ChainLink come anywhere down here again. We may see it simply break past this zone over here and then go into price discovery, right? Especially if it closes the week anywhere above the green box territory, that would be so bullish. That being said, the flip side is possible over here too, right? We may break down, especially on the lower time frames. We've seen that bearish formation on the 1 hour, so keep an eye on that. See how Chainlink responds to that. If we manage to close the week underneath this horizontal over here, I'll probably be getting out of my position. Yes, you guys might be surprised to hear that, but the thing is, if it's a fake out, and it could very well be a fake out, as you guys can see right over here, right, there was a fake out. Was it a fake out? Nope, it wasn't a fake out. This is a really good example for what I'm looking for over here, guys. Keep an eye on this, right? You guys see these horizontals on the weekly over here, right? This horizontal over here on the weekly, we closed right above it over there. We had an up thrust. If you were patient, you got to retest the following week and then the next two up thrusts, right? So again, a lot of trading, guys, is simply patience. Okay, patience pays big time in this game, guys. Okay, so if we see a close underneath, I'll probably be getting out of my position and just look for another trade or look to get back in if it was a fake out, right? I'm okay getting faked out. I'm okay. I'd rather follow my rules and get faked out, get bull trapped, get bear trapped. I have no goddamn ego. The only thing I care about is my profits, okay, as a trader. Okay, cool. So that's it for Chainlink, guys. Keeping it simple, following the trend, green week after green week after green week, right? Let's see what Chainlink has in store for us. Bitcoin doing well, bouncing off that region, 8,342. Let's switch on over to the 1 hour, see what's going on right now with Bitcoin. And yeah, not much to be said. We can simply look at the daily, to be honest, and play the ranges, right? 8,700 to the upside, 8,200 in the middle, and 7,700 at the bottom. Play the ranges, make your easy trades, the stress-free trades, the mango way, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.